Hi kids, I'm Miss Sarah. I'm Zucchini. And welcome back to the Kids Table. After doing that, Zucchini is probably going to leave. But don't worry, he enjoys it. He tells me. So we've been talking about hope in the past few weeks in our service. And when thinking about hope, I wanted to talk to you about something that I feel like we don't talk to kids enough about. And that is death. And you wouldn't think that hope and death go together very well. But as a Christian and following the Bible, it actually really does. So recently, this is my Mimi and my Papa. And my Papa died 10 years ago. And my Mimi just died last month. And she lived to be 94 or 96, I don't remember. Old. She was old. She was in her 90s. And he died in his 80s. So they lived very long, very happy, very blessed lives. And when my Mimi died, she was ready to go. She couldn't really do the things that she wanted to do anymore, and she was stuck in her bed, and it just wasn't the kind of life that she wanted to live. She used to travel all the time. They traveled in a motorhome and they would go to Florida. Do you want to come up here, Hemingway? Hold on, somebody wants to join us. Maybe. So they did a lot of traveling. They went to Florida almost every year in their motorhome. They were a lot of fun. My Papa liked to work mostly. That was his favorite thing to do. My Mimi was a very silly goose. And my favorite story about my Mimi is that when me and Mr. Mike, my husband, we met on vacation. And I was 19 and he was 21. And we were at this fancy hotel place at the beach. And we were just talking, sitting in the hot tub, getting to know each other. And my Mimi, she had these cow print pajama pants. And she put on these cow print pajama pants and she came strutting down and standing by the hot tub to try to embarrass me. Which, maybe it did a little bit, but I'm pretty hard to embarrass. But of course I had to retaliate. So I went into her room that night, I took her underwear, I got it wet, and I put it all in the freezer. But my Mimi thought it was hilarious. That's the kind of Mimi she was. So I'm telling you that story to tell you that Mimi was my person. She is my best friend. And of course I am sad that she's gone. Of course I want her to live forever in a way that she is happy and free to do what she wants and not be old and limited. But being a Christian and believing in Jesus, I have hope. I know that this is just see you later with Mimi and Papa. I know that I can still talk to them anytime I want. I talk to my Papa a lot in the car when we're traveling because he was my car guy. He bought me my first car. Anytime something's going wrong with the car or I want to make sure we're being safe on a trip, I always talk to him and ask him to watch over us. And I know that I'll be able to talk to my Mimi too. And I know because I have hope in Jesus and hope in what the Bible tells me. The Bible tells us that we're going to have eternal life as followers of Jesus. So I know that one day, hopefully I live a long and healthy life. And one day when I do die, like we all will eventually, I'll get to see my Mimi again. So it gives me something to look forward to. So I just wanted to introduce you to my Mimi and talk a little bit about how I'm experiencing hope in the last few weeks after her death. So I hope you're having a great weekend and we'll see you next time on the Kids Table. Bye!